What up, family? Get a new sport man dash 20 minute lead. Today is September the 23rd, 2022. So they say in my city, Chicago, according to my Sony clock, it is 12:15. So they say. It could be a little early. Over here, I got a 2:03. You know what I mean? Today been 23rd on my mama. You got guys that hate on girls and they'll do anything to win. They hate losing. Mario, he hated losing. I'm just talking about my personal experience. He hated losing when I beat him on his Xbox game in basketball. This guy in the managerial position where I'm at, place called Feather Fist, allegedly. 6210 South Kembark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637. By the name of Paul, I had him play pool with me, and he hated to lose. Michael Jordan hates to lose. Now, I didn't call all of them. Tupac, I'm pretty sure, hate to lose. They hate to lose to girls. For sure, for sure. Me being a girl, Mary Lee, I'm Dash 20, Mary Lee, your ghetto news reporter, originator of rap music since the age of 8, 1975. Now, I just became your ghetto news reporter basically when I posted my first ever YouTube video, Mary Mack versus the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey, November of 2007. Now, I was sitting here just doing my thing, trying to figure out some things because, they want to leave me dead because, if you tell a lie long enough, it would become the truth. Tupac, tapped out. I know he's somewhere alive, chilling, living his best life, all that, and want me to picture him rolling. Oh, boy, I tell you. Now, they say Queen Elizabeth II died. Queen of London. We got London on the track. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I believe she was trying to hold out for me. This is this personal women's intuition that I have, or ladies' intuition. You understand what I'm saying? And she really was going to free us and stuff, but then she realized she had to save herself and couldn't expose herself because, she was the queen, right? And she had a sister by the name of Mary. And that's my name, and my mother's name is, Mary Lee. And my name is Mary Lee, but I said don't forget to put the dash between the Mary Lee because, I don't trust no one because I had to pretty much grow up myself and figure out a lot of stuff. And, when you somebody on the come up or then came up, everybody want a piece of you. And they don't want you to have you in the long run. They just want to take everything, exploit you, woo out the band or whatever and stuff. And we know about so-called pimps, players, and all them type characters and stuff. They like to control people. Now we have ghetto gaggers where guys are really doing the most when it comes to ladies. They hate ladies, like Tupac said. They will hate the ladies that make the babies. Why? Because they don't like responsibility. They're just little boys that want to run around, drive their little cars, talk crap, and, hate on real motherfuckers and shit. Okay, if that's your story, then stay away from real ladies. Mess with the transgenders. You understand what I'm saying? They can't get pregnant, right? Oh, but you need real people to help you with your, creation. You understand what I'm saying? We got a lot of mad scientists and stuff, that don't want to acknowledge real people. So that's why I'm catching the most hell. Now, I'm the queen. I would like to say so. I didn't consider myself to be that, big of a title because, I'm not that type of person for real. But, people tend to know more about you than you know about yourself. And they could see your future. So Tupac knew or knows, and everybody else, that, I'm the originator of rap music. So they was trying to find a way to work me to death and get Tupac to take over. But because, this is a God-sent gift down to me, you understand what I'm saying, to save the ones who, didn't know how to communicate or, needed something to do to stay alive. You understand what I'm saying? A gift. People thought they could just take it from me. And that's not going to happen. So, he got too tired. So he tapped out. And he figured he put the weight on me and I get too tired, tap out, get fat or whatever and stuff. And, he can kill me, come back and get the throne, I guess. Now, Queen Elizabeth II had somebody play her. This is not her. But the clones are taking over. You understand what I'm saying? And nothing happens in this world by mistake. Now, when I was in my Alcoholics Anonymous meeting on Greenleaf and Clark in Rogers Park, and I'm sure, a lot of the greats frequent that meeting and area in Rogers Park. And if you take the R off of R pack, you got Pac. So I believe in 1995 when they heard me and my voice added to 3 cassette tapes front and back to the Sound of Music and the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech, a lot of the guys' egos shrunk. And it was like, oh, we got to keep an eye on this one and copy her and, work her to death and then kill her. And yes, they tried to kill me in 2016. Several times they tried to kill me, since I've been born, May 25th, 1967. But because, I take life seriously and my sobriety, which is Alcoholics Anonymous meeting that I'm talking about on Greenleaf and Clark in the Rogers Park neighborhood, it's Christmas of 1997, December 25th. And people was hating the guys, because, I'm real cool. And in the end, somebody walked up to me, some black guy I don't even know, gonna say, you too cool, or you remind me of a wallflower. You understand what I'm saying? See, they hate their mothers. They blame everybody. Tupac in one of his songs said, we blame mama for everything or whatever he was saying and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? When things went wrong, we blame mama to be politically correct. That's a bitch made motherfucker and shit. Real fucking talk, who blame their mama for everything. Where was your daddy at? You understand what I'm saying? See, people like me stepped up to the plate. You understand what I'm saying? When their daddy went around somewhere cheating and, drinking, doing the most and stuff, and then want to come back in their lives, after their mama died or, they didn't made enough money, you understand, the child or whatever, or the person that's in their way, or the person that's in their place, I should say, like me. And, I was there for Mario when his father wasn't there. And his mother, of course, needed some help, right? And that's how he became who he is, you understand what I'm saying, in Catholic school, because his father wasn't there. So they thought they could just use me and get back together when it's all said and done, like the video with Marshall Bruce Madison III, a.k.a. Eminem, white America. They put all that work in and stuff, and then come back together as a family, and all the ones like me just dead and shit. You understand what I'm saying? The nerve of these motherfuckers. So what I'm trying to say, they got this song by King George, Keep On Rolling. It's a black guy. Now, Queen Elizabeth II was alive when it came out. And I was listening to this song, and everything I do is a calculated step, like Tupac said, or whatever and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I hate referencing him, but, he's so much of a part of my story because he infiltrated it or whatever and stuff. And he the one started all that nonsense, him snooping a lot of them motherfuckers or whatever, death row shit. So I feel like I'm on death row telling you my last fucking goddamn whatever the fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So, King George got this song called Keep On Rolling, and I had put a rap version to it. Now, I had put a lot of different, remixes or whatever to it, and I ain't see no Tupac. And then a couple of days later, I'm looking on the phone, and I see the remix to Tupac. See, they copy everything I do because they want to stay relevant, and they know I'm good at what I do. You understand what I'm saying? Now, King George is the name of Queen Elizabeth II's son. You understand what I'm saying? I guess he was waiting to become queen, and, his mother was just holding on. Now, her husband, who died before her, allegedly, before the queen, he always wanted to wear her crown, and she was like, no, I'm not going to let you wear my crown. Now, they wear skirts, kilts, and things of that nature. That's a sign of, Greco-Roman whatever and stuff, along with you know, anal sex with little boys or whatever the case may be. Because that's what, I'm going against, people, pedophiles and this, that, and the third, but you can't rape the willing. So, we don't even talk about that no more because these niggas sell their ass. And I know for sure that's what they do now to get real girls spot. So, it's always the ones closer to you that'll kill you. So, you'll never think that your son, will probably kill you for whatever and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe that's what's happening. They killing off their mothers and stuff. So how did Queen Elizabeth II die for real? You understand what I'm saying? Did King George, you understand, the second, or what King George or whoever, her son, kill his mother? Because you got to remember Norman Bates. You understand what I'm saying? The movie, The Bates Motel. He killed his mother, dressed up like her, and woo out the bam. You understand what I'm saying? My brother, allegedly my brother Emmanuel, while my mother was on her deathbed, gave her a cigarette. And, I was right there trying to avoid it, but I knew my mother probably didn't want me fighting, and I had a higher calling, and she just kind of, you understand what I'm saying? So I waited and waited. And sure enough, he's been over here, my so-called brother, who I ain't seen since 2000, when my mother allegedly supposed to have died. Not only that, my mother was in Barrymore nursing home, and Queen Elizabeth Castle is in Barrymore, So I started putting the pieces together. I guess you'd call me the smart, dumb motherfucker of the family. You understand what I'm saying? And the only reason why I'm dumb is because I thought these motherfuckers were smart enough to stand up for a real motherfucker, and whom I thought was themselves, but ain't too many motherfuckers left like that. Long story short, nothing happens in this world by mistake. So how did the queen really die? That's the question. And did her son really want to take her spot? Because I know for sure when I got to this trap building, 6210 South Kennebuck Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, I felt these guys up in here, a few of them, trying to, impose their fuckery on me. But, I'm woke. I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate. And I believe they trying to fuck me one last time like doo-doo, just to get my spot as queen of rap and hip-hop, and not motherfucking Mary J. Blige. See, the Mary J. Blige, they had their team just like this queen. They already planned it. You understand what I'm saying? The takeover. And if you originals don't get y'all act together for real, we all gonna die. And that's the honest God's truth. So you know how I do. I break the crown. Whatever drop happens. This going out to King George. And the pen that he was writing with was leaking. When I was writing my book, Awarded State Slash Coming Out Hard in 1995, and I sent it to Oprah Winfrey, and of course they read it. My people, try to play it off like they didn't, but they did. Mario, Donna, everybody. And because it was all messed up on my bed, and when I got it back, it was all together. The pen, somehow or another, it was red ink on chapter 8, and the King George was writing with a pen, and it was leaking. Nothing happens in this world by mistake. So, the blood of Jesus is real. You understand what I'm saying? And I know my days is numbered, but I ain't going by myself. You understand what I'm saying? This is the 15th. This is the Martin Luther King. He was born January 15th. I am the manifestation. I put my voice to the Martin Luther King speech in 1995. I have a dream. It is no longer a dream. It's a reality. His birthday is January 15th. He tried to take over my legacy. They made it because I didn't know. You understand what I'm saying? But I know now. This is Isaiah chapter 29. It's on page 642. I was in Chicago Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6. You understand what I'm saying? In 1973. Oprah Winfrey's birthday is January the 29th. My ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs' birthday is April 29th. And Master P's birthday is also. I told my whatever, I'll give it to you. Peace.